Alright guys, so I have today off, unfortunately. The inspector kicked us off the job. Isn't that a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, it's your house, you own it. But you need permission to work on it. No. No. That's why I'm not even gonna bother pulling permits or even inviting them in here to my place. Screw that. You know what I mean? It's like, I know what I'm doing because I do it for a living. So I really don't need you to come over here and get your permission and pay you. No. It's not happening here. I don't think so. But yeah, I'm monitoring this trade. I need some money, man. We need some money. I need to remodel my bathroom in the worst way. So I'm monitoring this EuroCAD trade, and we are at a tipping point right now. There's an epic battle going on between the Bulls and the Bears, and somebody has to win. Someone must come out victorious. So this is pushing up one more time, it looks like, as I was expecting. But you can see, you know, if we zoom out a little bit, you can see how price has been bouncing out of this support area. But generally speaking, we've got lower highs. So it looks like the Bears are stepping in earlier and earlier and forcing it back down. And the Bulls keep trying to defend, but it seems like they're losing their grip. So then we zoom in a little bit further and we see we have this short-term uptrend here where the Bulls have been winning. We found resistance and the Bears did some ass kicking and pushed it back down. And now if we zoom in even further and see exactly what's going on right this second, I mean, it's a full-on slaughter match right now. Because we got lower low, lower high, lower low, right? But then we zoom in a little bit further and we can really see what's going on. Like we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So we have area of resistance and we have the absolute area of resistance. We get past this area, I'm out. Because, yeah. So this looks like potentially just a correction, a pullback here. You can see the 200 and the 50 crossed right here. So this does look like a little bit of a flag. So I'm expecting, I'm hoping that this is going to push up to somewhere right about here and stop. Right? Come up and take out these highs. Stop right around here. I want to see this stop. And hopefully rip from here and go straight down and break through to the next level. So it's like, these are the lines in the sand right here. Right here. And right here. No, sorry. Let's do that again. Absolute line in the sand would be 146,300. But we have another level right here, which seems less important. But yeah, this looks like they are fighting here. And then you have this area of support. So I would say this is it and this is it right here. These are the lines. 146,300 and this trend line. So the Bears and the Bulls, this is the battle. This is the battleground, and somebody has to come out victorious. Alright guys, so EuroCAD short, I ended up taking profit right where I said. Right where I said I was. And then immediately entered long. Dude, this thing is tearing right now. So if we go to the 15-minute chart, this is the thing that I've learned the most in the foreign exchange market, is to, you really have to pay attention, right? Because this looked like a flag starting here. And I thought price was going to come up and then drop from there because it looked like a little bit of a flag. And I know this market sometimes swings a little bit violently and then goes. But in my mind, if we took out this high, I'm out. I took profit. Made like 60 bucks off of the other trade. And then entered long immediately right there because I saw that we had this little correction, which we had a break, retest, and I entered, right? I entered right there. So now I'm watching this carefully. Oh, it's giving us the X. It's giving us the X. So we got a strong buy signal on the 1-minute chart way back here. And it's giving us the X to get out. I'm gonna watch this. I'm taking it. Thank you. Did they fake me out? Yep, it's gonna go higher. Oh, regardless, we got the X. Strong buy. Made some money. Got out. Happy with that. We made $100 so far today. And I'm a non-professional. I don't know. Give me a minute. I'm gonna search. Ooh, here it is. Right here. Aussie USD. So if we zoom out, yeah, it looks like, well, we're in a downtrend. Downtrend overall. It's been moving down last night and today. $15 minutes. We've got a strong sell signal here. There was a little trend line here that we were bouncing off of. We had a double top, then a lower high, then it broke, closed below, retested, and it looks like it's starting to push down now. So I entered. Not the best timing on entry. I just kind of FOMO'd in, you know, because I just saw it, and we will see. Let's see if we can get it to rip down to this low. Hopefully that will work, but we will see. All right, guys. So I got impatient here. Aussie USD, it was just kind of, I don't know, not moving like I wanted it. It was extremely slow. You know, it's just corrective and slow. I mean, I probably could have just left it. Oh, look at strong sells giving us the X to get out. Like potentially it's going to reverse. I'd only be up like $34 right now. So I was just watching Euro CAD in the meantime and decided to cut Aussie USD at a $6 profit and then run over here and throw down. Yeah. Because I took a chance on the lower high. And now we're up pretty good. So what I mean is, yeah, on the 1 hour chart, I was thinking like potentially this could be something that's starting. Like we were in an uptrend, but now we could be starting this lower high, lower low trend, right? Maybe from here we push down and actually hit this area of support. Then it comes back up and retests this broken trend line. Maybe goes a little bit higher, and then we make the move down, right? Wouldn't that make sense to you in your head? It does to me. So I wasn't sure if we were going to come up and take out the previous, the previous daily high, or if it could be potentially a lower high. So as soon as I saw price reacting from this level, I saw it kind of moving kind of quickly, all of a sudden, and we were kind of at a, I don't know, we were at a point of no return, basically. Like we were making higher highs and higher lows. And you can see I sold before the sell signal. Because yeah, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then we came down and we were, yeah, here. So I'm like, we're at support. Here's the trend, so like it's either up from here or it's down from here. So this seems like the turning point right here. So I entered short, hoping that that we were gonna go down, because yesterday price went up and then it came screaming back down, and then today price went up, and so far it looks like it might be coming screaming back down. But I'm watching it. Alright guys, so that 15-minute candle did not close as a pin bar. So this looks good, man. If you look at the 1 hour chart here, we have a huge wick, and on top of that huge wick we have an extremely bearish engulfing candle here on the 1 hour. So this looks like we have some momentum now to the downside. So this was a freaking fantastic move today. Could I have played it better? Yes, of course. But I think we did okay, you know? Because my original position was right about here. And we sold somewhere here. And made like 60 something bucks. Then bought. And made like 50 something bucks on the way up. Made $6 on Aussie USD, and then we got back in short here, you know, off of this shoulder line, and now we're up like 80, so we're pushing 200 bucks. But I feel like day's not over, you know, but I'm done for today. I'm gonna let this go. So I brought my stop loss to here, so I can't lose now. Cannot lose. And I'm looking for EuroCAD to come down into this support zone. And I'm going to take profit and wait and see if we get a bounce up for a retest, and then re-enter short on the retest, and then ride that puppy down to the next area of support. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is the part I really suck at, man. Is knowing when to hold them and when to fold them sometimes. At least this morning we had a pattern or something to go by. You know, we had a support trend line, and we sort of had a pattern, like if it breaks this high, we're out, you know? But it's a little trickier in this scenario, because the 1 hour chart we had, boom, like major wick, major bearish engulfing candle. Technically still bullish on the day, right? Because we made a higher high, came down as a support, higher low. You know, is this a pullback? I don't know. Could this come up and take me out? Possibly. But the only reason I want to try to hold is because of that 1 hour candle. That 1 hour super bearish engulfing, super long wick. Like selling pressure, you know what I mean? This could be a retracement, I don't know. But this 4 hour candle right here is going to close in about 24 minutes. We got 24 minutes left for this thing to wiggle its way around. You can see the 200-day EMA is coming down right on top of it. And it's like, yeah, something's got to give here because price is working its way into another absolute corner where something has to happen, right? Because we break this high, we are going more than likely higher. So this shoulder line right here is like an absolute. Then we have this trend line coming up. So you can see the price is sort of working itself into a boxed corner here. And it's got to snap. It's got to snap. It's got to go down. It's got to go up. It's got to do something. But just based off of the overall trend, it does look like down. Alright, like as we said, if we throw the trend line there, yeah, look at that. It reacted off the trend line again today. That's what happened. It broke through the trend line, came back down. Broke through the trend line, came back down. This is the second attempt. So, I would say if this holds, this 4-hour candle pushes down, closes as a 4-hour pin bar, I think the likelihood is pretty good that we are going to break sooner than later. But if this pushes up and gets above, you know, this swing low back here is an absolute. Like, we cannot take that out. We cannot take that out, or we'll be going higher. So I figure for me, I'm going to put this position that we got in today, pretty much at $3.69. So if it comes up and hits me and takes me out, it takes me out. You know, at least I won't take a loss. And then we'll watch price and see. And if it breaks through, we'll get in at this shoulder line because I feel like that's the absolute right there. So we'll go for maybe a little bit below the shoulder line so we have room to get filled there. We'll leave this one at that. And literally we have 22 minutes. 22 minutes until this candle right here closes. So if we can keep it down, man. I want to see this sucker close like down here. 382. 382 pin bar. I want to see a nice freaking juicy fat pin bar candle here. Closed on the 4-hour. That would be sick. Alright, what do you think, Duke? 1 minute. What do you think, Duke? In or out? He said chill out. Duke said chill the hell out, man. Stop freaking out, man. It's that simple. We are below 382 level. Yeah! Look at that. Okay. Now, probably expect a little push up. And then hopefully a finisher to the downside. Finish him! So, bear with me, guys. I feel like absolute dog shit today. For the last 4 days, I've had a splitting headache. My skin's been crawling. My joints hurt. My skin hurts. I have a splitting headache and a fever, you know, like, ugh. And I have to work outside tomorrow. So, really kind of sucks. But, yeah, like I was saying, as you can see, like, I have been really working on my entry skills, minimizing my risk, and going with the flow, you know, flowing with the punches. Obviously, if I was at working, I probably wouldn't have been able to do what I did today, you know? And that's why I'm trying to work on a strategy that would work for working people, you know? But I have to build a strategy, period, first. But I'm looking for more longer-term swings, like with Aussie USD, which I feel like will come at some point, but we need to chill out and be patient. And whatever, you know what I mean? There's always another trade, but I feel like I have been learning. I feel like I'm starting to like kind of bottom out in my losses, you know? We did make money today. And I don't know. I feel like this position that we're in now, I'm going to set my stop to break even and just let it go. Even if it comes and stops me out at break even. And it's like, why wouldn't I have done that for the first one? Well, because price told a story to me. Tell me if this makes sense, but obviously price came down and we kind of sat here on this support trend line and we had 4 attempts to break through and it failed. And then we got a very bullish engulfing candle action here, which was an indication to me, okay, time to flip. So we did. Made some money on the way up. Got back out, flipped back short. But now, you see back here, it was like, okay, we started coming down. We got this massive wick. Bearish engulfing. Second attempt of this level in a short time period. It was like, boom, attempt, go down, come back up. Attempt number 2. Within a couple of days, it's not like we hit it and then it was a week later. It was like boom, attempt, and it looks like boom, we got rejection. You notice the buyers, it kind of sat here for a minute, little unsure, and then it kind of flew up. But the bears were like, bang, didn't hesitate, sold, right? So it seems like it's telling me that the bears are going to win here. So if I zoom in, it's like, oh my God, there's so many different things that can happen. There's so many different ways to read this. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man. Here's the support of the day. This is support of the day because it was resistance and then it flipped support, tested it, pushed off. Came up, hit resistance, came back down, hit support again, bounced again, and made a lower high. Okay. Now we're heading back down towards this area again. So if this holds again and we get a higher low, there's a potential that price will push up to 146.550, I'm thinking. Because you have this wick here that we clearly tested off of, right? And we haven't been back there yet. We kind of tested it from the top, broke through, but we haven't quite tested that level again. And it's like, well, if you think that's going to happen, if you think price is going to bounce from here and go up to 146.550, why don't you take profit right where you're at and go put another sell order up there? That's always stuff that goes through my mind, But I feel like I don't know if it's going to. And what am I really saving myself? From where price is to there, I'm saving myself like $30. Saving myself $30, but potentially giving up 210 if I'm wrong. And it just drops from here. So that's why I think I'm just going to hold this one tonight. I'm going to keep my stop. And see, this is something I used to do all the time. I'm not going to put my stop loss because price will probably come back up and just kiss my order and then go my way. And I've found over time that like 9 times out of 10, if price comes back up to hit your order, it's going higher. You might as well get out and get back in even higher. It's like, yeah, it could happen. It could come up and kiss my order, just take me out and then drop. And that's a very big possibility, but I'm trying to work on minimize my losses. That's like the only thing I've really been working on is very little loss. And then just the gains kind of, I don't know, they've been coming, The gains just come if you just work on your losses. So this has been working good for me for a little while. We're not slaughtering it yet, but we're building upon something. We're starting to plateau, I feel like, because I was straight losing money every single year in Forex, like $2,000 there, $2,500 there, another $2,000 there, which I was able to write off in my taxes, right? Anything under $3,000, I believe, can be written off against your other gains, especially now that I have a 3-family house. Like, shit, couple of Forex losses, fine. I can write that shit off, you know? But I don't want the Forex losses, you know? But I do feel like we're starting to, you know, bottom out. And hopefully 2024, right? Because 2023 was kind of break even. And hopefully 2024 is profitable here. And I'm really working hard at this. But I feel like nothing replaces time at the charts. I don't care what class, guru, that somebody you watch. Because I've watched so many different kinds of people. And it's like, nobody knows exactly what the market's going to do. You just have to make an educated guess. And it's all about managing your risk and your trade. And that... starting to get better at managing the risk, but managing the trade is still something I'm working on. I'm really working on it. So I've explained why I think this one is a good hold, and we're going to let this run tonight and see what happens. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, guys, see you later.